north of downtown LA. We're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Kershaw will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 2-1 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. This is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And now a pitch on the way. Yordan Alvarez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Here it comes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just underway here in Southern California. Still even at 2-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Framber Valdez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting second.
Striding in is Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
All even now, 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Corey Seager is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He waits. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center field.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Bellinger.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first base.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Next up is Max Muncy. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, 2 hits in 7 tries. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here now is Will Smith, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there. Dan was able to get that on the left field.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your line.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios.
Batting it.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Clayton Kershaw is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 L.A. So now into the box is Garrett Stubbs, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Framber Valdez. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in next, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early. Don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Runner goes for second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Taylor, base runner at first with one out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Brantley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are from strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. Try again. 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. So next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A.J. Pollock will be next. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
One guy now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And it's fouled away. Muncy, the runner at second with one away. And it's quickly on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but
Now
it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A., but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Now here's the first offering. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Kyle Tucker. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros lead 1. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next is the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next, here is Mookie Betts. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next to hit is Corey Seager. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Nope. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Next to dig in will be Framber Valdez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 59.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Pollock, but he won't get there. It falls in. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Michael Brantley as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied out toward right. Tucker is there, 2 down.
Up next the catcher.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings up Will Smith. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Hit in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
The right fielder.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And he will make the catch out there in left center, but that should be plenty deep to do the job. And they get the double play at third. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. And we are tied 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Two 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Swung on and missed, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2. Base hit into right center.
The pitcher, number 22.
Keibert Ruiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie.
First delivery to him. Mookie Betts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's...
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Taylor behind 0-2 the count. Ready with the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Tommy Kahnle.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1-1. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty D, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next, it'll be Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Jake Odorizzi is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Jake Odorizzi.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yordan Alvarez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. Framber Valdez takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.